The taxi pulled up to my hotel. The iconic black cab was a London cliché, but I didn't care. I was in London. I paid the driver and wrestled my bags onto the sidewalk. The city buzzed around me. Crowds rushed by, speaking a dozen languages. Where should I go first? London was overwhelming. It felt like 100 villages stitched together, each with its own personality. I had 3 days, 72 hours to experience a city that had captivated travelers for centuries. I knew the famous sights, Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, the London Eye, but I craved something more. I wanted to unearth the hidden gems, to feel the pulse of the real London. This trip would be a whirlwind, but I was determined to make the most of it. My first stop was the Tower of London. This historic fortress had witnessed centuries of intrigue and drama. Kings were crowned here. Prisoners languished in the tower's dungeons. It was a stark reminder of London's turbulent past. I wandered through the tower's many buildings, captivated by tales of treachery and power. Next, I headed to Borough Market, a feast for the senses. The air buzzed with activity. Vendors hawked fresh produce, artisan cheeses, and steaming street food. I sampled traditional British fare, savory pies filled with steak and ale, flaky pastries oozing with sweet custard. Borough Market was a delicious assault on my taste buds. As evening descended, I headed to the West End. London's theater district pulsed with energy. I snagged a last-minute ticket to a popular musical. The performance was dazzling. I left the theater energized by the music and the city's infectious energy. Day 2 began in Shoreditch, London's trendy East End. Shoreditch was a vibrant canvas of street art. Murals exploded across brick walls, transforming ordinary buildings into outdoor galleries. I spent the morning meandering through the neighborhood, admiring the creativity on display. In the afternoon, I sought refuge in Regent's Park. London's sprawling green spaces offered a welcome respite from the urban chaos. Families picnicked on the grass. Couples strolled hand in hand. I rented a bike and explored the park's winding paths, enjoying the sunshine and the fresh air. As dusk fell, I headed to Soho. London's entertainment hub pulsed with a different kind of energy. Pubs overflowed with revelers. Live music spilled out of dimly lit clubs. I found a cozy jazz bar and settled in for the evening, sipping cocktails and soaking up the vibrant atmosphere. Section 4. Day 3. Bath and Back. For my final day, I ventured beyond London's city limits. A day trip to Bath promised a glimpse into England's Roman past. The ancient Roman baths were remarkably well preserved. I strolled along the bath's edge, imagining Romans relaxing in the steaming waters centuries ago. Afterward, I explored Bath's charming streets. Elegant Georgian architecture lined the avenues. Quaint shops offered unique souvenirs. I stopped for lunch at a traditional pub, savoring a plate of fish and chips. The crispy fish and fluffy chips were the perfect ending to my Bath adventure. Back in London, I boarded a Thames River cruise. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the city's iconic landmarks twinkled to life. The Houses of Parliament, the London Eye, Tower Bridge, each landmark seemed more magical as the city lights illuminated the night. Section 5. London Conquered. As my plane took off, I gazed down at the city below. London sparkled, a vast tapestry of history, culture, and excitement. 3 days had been a whirlwind, but I had experienced the city's essence. I had explored ancient history and modern art. I had savored traditional flavors and embraced the city's vibrant nightlife. London had challenged me, surprised me, and ultimately captivated me. I left, not as a tourist, but as a temporary Londoner, ready to return and uncover more of its hidden treasures. So what do you think? Did you find your next travel destination? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel adventures around the world.